Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Steam Summer Sale. Today we're going to be playing The Darkest Dungeon. This is a game that I found on Steam Sale. It's actually the first game I bought on Steam Sale because I've been watching it for a while and it looks really pretty interesting, so that's why I decided to go ahead and pick it up. It's kind of a dark roguelite, kind of a management game almost in a way, because the actual idea behind the game is over here on the right. You can see I have a roster of heroes. And so I am recruiting these heroes from the stagecoach here, so I can drag them over. I have a full roster, so I can't do that, but there's tons of different heroes with different abilities and strengths and weaknesses, and they all are very unique. They have different quirks to them. Some are good, some are bad, and you're just trying to manage a kind of a group of these heroes here, and they're gonna die a lot, which is what I've learned. This game is really brutally hard. This is my fourth playthrough so far, and I haven't gotten too far yet. The first two times I restarted the game because I wanted to be able to play with the characters that I loved so much, but I kept having them die. The next time I lost just simply because I ran out of money. So I looked up some videos, I learned how to play a little bit better, so now I'm doing good on gold, and I have a roster that's slowly building up. I still only have up to level 2 characters, but I am doing better. I've stopped naming them for the most part, but we're going to name this group that goes on the adventure with us. But there's different things like a blacksmith, you can get their weapons and armor upgraded. Garrison, you can get their abilities upgraded. After each battle or dungeon crawl, they will become stressed. I'm going to sort them by stress. As you can see, these ones at the top are the most stressed, these ones at the bottom are the least stressed. So you can take them to the abbey where they can meditate, pray, or be flogged, or flagellated, or whatever that means. Or you can also take them to the tavern where they can go to the bar, they can gamble, or they can even go to the brothel. So you have those options to help them with their stress levels. You can also upgrade all of those things using items. I need to probably upgrade a little bit there. Yeah, there's some other stuff, but that's kind of the basics. So I'm going to show you what the actual combat, what the actual game is kind of like. So we're going to do a short, I want to do a short one, so we're going to do this one here. I don't like doing the ones where you have to do 100% of the rooms, because sometimes you go all over the place, whereas 90% of, I don't like doing the 90% of rooms because they go all over the place, but 100% of battle rooms you can get lucky and get a good roll of the dice. So we're going to go ahead and throw some characters down here. You can right click on a character to see their preferred position. As you can see, the knight or the crusader prefers to be first, second, so we're gonna have him first. This grave robber prefers second, first, or third, sometimes last, but not very much. Let's see, let's take, this is a hard choice here, we'll take him, and then we will also take this guy right here. I'm going to name them really quickly because this will mean more. So I actually have named this after the place I work, so I'm going to go ahead and name these characters after people that I actually work with. So we're going to go ahead and name these, oh, there we go. We're going to name these people after actual people that I know in real life and work with in real life. And we will see just how they do. And this one's already named after someone I know. Okay. And last but not least, who should this one be that I work with? This one's in a covered fate. We're just going to call this Sam. She's not going to be happy about that, but she'll probably never see this, which is fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this underway. So I like to take about 8 food, 4 torches, and 1 shovel, which costs about 1,450 gold, and I should make that back most trips. 9 times out of 10 I make that back, but I've been going on the easiest short adventures I can. You can go on medium and I think even long adventures, and they increase in difficulty, different levels, but this is the first level group, so it shouldn't be overly difficult, but we will see. We're also in the Warrens. There's different areas you can go to, but as far as I can tell, all of the dungeons are procedurally generated, or not procedurally, but they're randomly generated.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Yes, so one thing I've noticed is you really want to make a plan what you're going to do. So for this dungeon, I'm going to go left, then up, then right, then down, then right. That'll allow me to cover all the dungeons without backtracking, which is really important because in the top, you'll see that I have a torch here, and I want to keep that torch lit as long as possible, so backtracking is not a good idea. I didn't see that trap. you can take care of those traps sometimes. Unburnt torch, we'll grab that. That's really good, actually. I like keeping myself above 75% light. That way I can see certain things before they get to me. Just keep moving here. As you can see, it's just a 2D kind of roguelite style game, and now I have 2 shovels and a little bit of gold. The main bits of this game are just kind of the struggle of management. Learning the combat becomes pretty easy after a few matches, but as you can see, stress becomes probably more important than the actual combat itself. If this combat meter fills up all the way, then they will actually kind of go a little crazy, and either something really good could happen or something really bad could happen. Oh, Hannah, wow, nice. That was a pretty good hit. I like opening up with some AoE attacks and then using some normal attacks from there to finish them off. But there's lots of different strategies you can use, and there's probably some actual good strategies, like great strategies that you can find on the internet, but I've just kind of found my own strategies and I kind of work with them. I'm also kind of drunk right now, so if I don't perform well, that is probably why. So he's got a blight resist, so I'm not going to try and use the blight on him, but it's basically a bleeding styled thing, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. I don't know what that's actually going to do, but... So my character here, Stetson, the Crusader, is actually bleeding, so he's going to take 3 damage for 2 more rounds. He also is marked, so certain attacks will do more damage to him. I'm going to use this Zealous Accusation because it's going to kill this Cultist Brawler, and it's going to do some damage on that guy. Smites is a more powerful attack, but yeah, I would waste it, basically, on the other one. I'm also going to use his Grape Shot for Nick. Take down some of these guys a little bit faster. Now that attack didn't do much damage, but it does stress damage. I don't want that bar to fill up, or else they will either something really good will happen or something really bad will happen, and generally speaking it's really bad. And if it fills a second time while you're out on an adventure, then your character will actually suffer a heart attack and just die straight out. So you have to be really careful. This game is absolutely brutal. But we're going to survive this battle, I do believe. In fact, I'm actually going to heal myself with this Stetson. Oh, wow, 1 health. That was not even worth it. I could have killed this Swine Chopper, probably. Or at least the Swine Drummer. Alright, we're going to use Flashing Daggers again. This is actually... Ooh, that's a hard choice. I'm actually going to use Pick to the Face and see if I can't take this guy. Nope, I wasn't able to. Really low, though. I think this pistol, this Grape Shot is going to be able to kill it. Yeah, I killed it. So I have a pretty heavy DPS group here. I don't actually have a healer. I almost always try and bring a healer with me, but unfortunately I do not have a healer. Stetson, this Crusader here, can heal himself, but he can't heal other party members, and his self-heal isn't even that very powerful, so it's quite unfortunate. Having a healer is pretty nice, but wow, Hannah, nice hit. Some pretty tough characters, though. The Crusader is one of my favorites. He has a lot of good abilities. There's just a lot of cool kind of characters here. The art style is amazing. Probably one of my favorite things about the game, though, is actually the narrator. The narrator has a really cool, fitting voice for... Oh, shit! I pressed the wrong button. I need to use a shovel. Jesus Christ, that was so dumb. So now I have to eat food to heal him. I'm gonna use 1 more torch. That was so dumb. Oh my god, I can't believe I pressed that button. But, god damn it. So in order for me to do this, I have to complete 100% of battle rooms. So hopefully we get lucky, and one of the next 2 rooms is actually the room where the last group is. Nice hit! And see, if you get critical hits like that, like Hannah just did, then you're actually going to give yourself some de-stress, which is really nice. Doesn't happen very often. It's generally not very much, but it does help. As you can see, Stetson is quite stressed out so far. Being the frontline soldier, he does get hit quite often by some pretty heavy attacks, so you have to watch out for that. He is kind of like the tank of the group right now. These 2 are kind of like the DPS, and then the guy here in the back is more of like a utility type person. He can shuffle them up so that they can't attack certain areas. He can give them blight, different things like that. And as you notice here, when I click on Noxious Blast, you can see he can only use it in the back 3 lanes, and it will only hit one of the front 2 lanes. So you have to learn where the abilities are best used, and what combinations of the abilities are best for taking out your enemies. Jesus Christ. Hannah's hitting all sorts of critical hits today. That is excellent. Alright, we're going to do Open Vein, Nick. Take him out. So now Open Vein does 90 ACC base damage, but then it also causes a bleed. Ooh, ouch. Jesus Christ. Okay, 1 hit and he's down. Hannah's almost dead though. She's a very lightweight hero, unfortunately, this Grave Robber. Not my favorite hero, but the Grave Robber, Jesus Christ, I'm more drunk than I thought I was. Actually has some pretty good DPS abilities and some buffs, some self buffs I should say, so she can kind of buff herself up. She's probably going to die in this dungeon, I'm not going to lie. This is why you can't really name your characters, because they will die. Shit does happen in this. Alright, I'm praying that it's this next room. Alright, so they're hungry, so I eat. That means that's all my food right there used up. Great, that's awesome. There's no way to heal. I don't have a healer, so that's why I'm pretty sure Hannah's probably going to die in this adventure. It's just such a brutal game, and you go through your heroes super fast, so it's, you get attached to certain heroes, but Jesus, all those critical hits. I don't want to lose that character, actually. That character is hitting a lot of crits. But sometimes you just have to ignore the fact that you've grown close to certain characters, because they will die very frequently, in fact. Yeah, see, Hannah's on death's door, so next time she's hit, she has a chance of dying permanently, like never get her back. So we're going to try and take these guys out without her dying, but there's a very real possibility that she's about to die. We're going to use Zealous Accusation, try and kill. Yep, got that back one. And this front one took 4 things of damage. This is Blight, but these guys have Blight resist, don't they? Oh, this front one doesn't. Alright, we're going to give him Blight. No, he's dead. Nice. We can do this. I have faith. Alright, Open a Vein, Nick. So that's going to cause bleed damage. And he's almost dead. Oh no, he's going to attack Hannah. He's going to attack. Okay, she dodged. Perfect. Okay, Noxious Blast. This should take him out. Yeah, perfect. Alright. So hopefully you can kind of see the basic idea going on in this game. It's a lot of fun, actually. I found it very addicting trying to find the right kind of strategies and whatnot to win, so it has been a lot of fun. Oh, Jesus, these guys. Okay, so Grape Shot. Let's hit a lot of these guys. Okay, now just about everything should kill. Nope, not quite. Damn it. I do highly recommend it, though. If you guys enjoy this style of game, I do recommend it. It's in early access, which it seems like every fucking game these days on Steam is early access, unfortunately. But that's just the beast you have to play with. If you want to wait for it to be fully released and run the risk of it never being released, then by all means wait for it to be released. But I honestly don't really trust the fact that it'll ever get fully released. Fuck, now Sam's on death's door. God damn it. See, this is why I really want your, if you wish. Oh wait, do I have anti-venom? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, so Sam no longer has the blight, but she's still almost dead. Let's hit this guy. God damn, only 1 damage. But it does have the blight now, so that should be good. Sam's gonna die. Sam's gonna die. Nope. Still alive. Okay, Grape Shot should kill 2 of them. Fuck! They dodged again! God damn it. Yeah, this game is fucking brutal. It's pissing me off right now is what it's doing. Okay, Sam's still not dead. She's taken 2 hits and not died. The blight killed that Spitter, or Weber, or whatever it was. Let's do Smite and just kill this one right off the bat. Boom. Okay, that one's dead. This one's going down fast, and that one, maybe. Let's just take this one. We know we can take it. Hopefully this is the last room I have to go to. That's the risk I run when I do the battle rooms missions, because then I just have to win all of these rooms that are battles rather than exploring every single room. Okay, we survived it. Nice. Okay. I'm actually yes, that was it. Quest complete. All right, let's just check out this chest. Perfect. That was a freaking... Oh, we're so lucky. Hannah and Sam are literally dying right now. Okay, we're headed back, though. Perfect. So this is the end menu here. You can see I got these quest rewards. Jesus Christ. 3,000 gold, 2 portraits, 2 crests, and an item. And then I collected a bunch of treasure as well that equals out to 4,575 gold, and then a bunch more of these heirlooms, which are important for upgrading the other buildings. And I've made back my money because it was 1,450 gold, I think, to go on this mission. And I'm going to have to pay for some of them to have some treatments to get over their stress. But overall, we did really well. I'm really impressed, actually. And Nick is now level 2. Let's see what happens, though. So they develop quirks after going on missions. So Stetson got quick reflexes, 2+ speed. Hannah's got steady, so 10% stress resist. That's really good. Nick got a bad one, ablatomania, obsessed with cleanliness. Sam got a good and bad. She's obsessed with sainthood, and she has a hatred for beasts. So she has damage, extra damage against beasts, and stress resist for beasts. So that's some cool stuff that you can see. And you're going to go through a quick rotation of characters as you try and get them to higher levels to do more missions and whatnot. But as you can see, Stetson is the most stressed hero I have now because I'm sorting them by their stress level. You can also sort them by level. So you can see these are my highest rated or highest leveled characters right now. You can sort by class, so you can get all of the same class up and going. Really cool stuff. You can sort by activity. You can also go to Sanitarium and you can get some of those negative quirks taken away from them. It just costs money. So if you have a character you absolutely need to be in top fighting condition and they have a really bad quirk, like these two for Stetson are awful. Ruins Phobia and Zoophobia, 20% or minus 20% stress resist versus beasts, and the same for Ruins, like if he's fighting in the map, the Ruins. So that's kind of what that's all about. I think I actually upgraded Stetson's sword. So yeah, it's a longsword now, not a rusty longsword. You can also change like how the character's colors are, but not huge customization. And there's certain abilities, so like there's 7 actual abilities that the character could have, and it randomly generates him with 4 of those 7 abilities, so each one could be slightly different. So for example, oh, I have 2 Stetsons now. I didn't know that. Okay, so Stetson 1 has these 4, while Stetson 2 has these 2 and these 2. So kind of an interesting trade-off. I think you can unlock the rest of them. Anyways, guys, I've been recording for plenty long enough to give you guys an idea of what Darkest Dungeon is. If it looks interesting to you, I highly recommend it. You should definitely check it out, especially while it's on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was, and it was definitely worth the price. I'm really looking forward to it being fully released. I hope it's fully released. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode.